And don't forget the live stream today at 8 p.m. Welcome everybody, this is the second edition here at UPY of Invent for the Planet 2019.
And we're broadcasting from Universidad Politécnica de Yucatán.
I am Tony Hill and this is my co-host
Mitzi Vilches, and we'll be covering this event for the next 3 days.
This event will take place from February 15 to the 17th, where students will develop their creativity trying to solve issues from around the world.
Now we'll continue with the inauguration ceremony, where our university's president will say a few words.
Howdy, my name is Rodney Boehm, and I'm so excited to welcome you to Invent for the Planet. For this weekend, we have been working with your universities and your facilitators for many months. We can't wait to see what you're going to design. We want you to take advantage of all of the resources available to you this weekend. The Microsoft Teams environment is a fabulous collaboration tool where you'll be able to work with teams across the globe. Each needs statement has a channel inside the Teams environment, and each channel has a moderator that you can use to ask questions, and we'll post information there. We'll post research as well, so that as you select your need statement, you can go to that channel, register your team, and find out what other teams are working on that same need statement around the world. That way you can share information and work with other teams so that you have the best solution locally. We want you to work with your local mentors because they're going to be a great source of information for you and immediate help. Work with them to make sure that your solution is culturally and locally acceptable. Also, I'd like for you to connect with me over the weekend. We'll be in the Command Center here at Texas A&M University, so reach out and video chat or connect with us in any way possible. Engage social media. We'll have a huge social media presence, so engage your social media as well, but most of all, we want you to have fun this weekend. Invent for the Planet is unique because for one weekend, there won't be any barriers. For one weekend, there won't be any borders. For one weekend, we'll have students around the world solving problems together that are significant. For one weekend, the sun will never set on innovation. Now it's up to you. Let's get going.
Tú puedes ser parte de la industria 4.0. Únete a la Universidad Politécnica de Yucatán. Examen de admisión domingo 26 de mayo. Para más información y registro en línea, visita www.upy.edu.mx. Universidad Politécnica de Yucatán. Diseñamos el futuro. Juntos transformemos Yucatán. Gobierno Estatal 2018-2024. Tú puedes ser parte de la industria 4.0. Únete a la Universidad Politécnica de Yucatán. Examen de admisión domingo 26 de mayo. Para más información y registro en línea, visita www.upy.edu.mx. Universidad Politécnica de Yucatán. Diseñamos el futuro. Juntos transformemos Yucatán. Gobierno Estatal 2018-2024.
One weekend, we'll have students around the world solving problems together that are significant. For one weekend, the sun will never set on innovation. Now it's up to you. Let's get going.
So, let's start. Are you ready? Yes. Excellent. So, before start with main information, I would like to make an introduction, and I was thinking what I have to say right now. And I remember 1 year ago, I was talking with several professors that were mentor. That year, I was a mentor, and I was talking with Julio Profe. No Julio Profe, Julio Profe of YouTube, the original Julio Profe. And Julio Profe told me something that I think is the most valuable opinion of all this event, of all this activity. The thing is that the activity, the called Julio, is very, very, very complete, because it involves a lot of things. For example, the student who participate in Invent for the Planet had the opportunity of learn about communication, learn about expression, teamwork, and also some technical aspects. It depends of the subject they chose to work with. And I think this is something very, very nice, and Julio Profe told me that it would be nice that every student of the UPY had the opportunity of work in Invent for the Planet, but sadly we only have only few people that are, I think, the best students of the UPY. So I won't say that you have the responsibility of represent Mexico, but I will say that you have the responsibility with yourself to learn and to use this opportunity to learn about how can we express better, improve your communication skills, learn a lot of things, but overall learn about how to have fun learning. Okay? So let's start. Invent for the Planet is an activity that involves 37 universities from around the world. The needs of the statement comes from several institutions like USAID, National Academy of Engineering, AIBUS, and Texas A&M University. And we have a lot of sponsors like AIBUS, Autodesk. Also, Autodesk has a special award, so if you want to participate in that award, we have the rules in Jammer. So we also have a sponsor of Microsoft. It is very important because we have to have some entrepreneurial mindset and try to innovate. Okay? So here we have the 35 universities. We are right here. Okay? So there is a lot of universities, but that is something good because it represents that we can work with a lot of different people of different countries. We have something from Vietnam, Australia, Romania, France, and United States of America. So, and also we have some of Mexico. UT Laja Bajío is from Mexico, so we can also work with them. So it's already started. If you have the opportunity already of go to Microsoft Teams, you already can see some pictures of, for example, Myanmar is already started, and also, let me see if it is work. No. Oh, yes, it's work. And so Myanmar, Qatar, and also France is already working. And take a moment to see the people who is working there. Also is something very similar to us. So let's try to talk with them, okay? So something about the schedule of this event. First, we are right here in the introduction of the event. Afterwards, we try to make the needs and topic introductions in order to make a team formation. I think you already know each other because we are a small university, but try to make a more deeper connection between you. Then at night 15, we have a presentation. This is the first of the first checkpoint we have. We have actually 3 checkpoints before the final. So the first checkpoint is this. And in this checkpoint, we will ask you to set your problem. What problem are you solving? To describe 5 requirements and 3 possible approaches you will use to solve the problem. To have a physical representation of the approach, you can try to build something, but very in a simple way. And then you have to ask for what you need, okay? Afterwards, we have a break to sleep. We try to sleep. And the Saturday, we start at 8 a.m. with a breakfast. And at 11, we have a status review. In that status review, we will ask you to show what have you been doing in the morning of the Saturday. Then we have also some kind of training, but the crucial or more important deadline in this day, I will say, it is the 5 p.m. status review, where you also once again we will ask you what are you do or what you need to do. And afterwards we have dinner, and the work will continue at the night. Okay, so the Sunday is the final, is the presentation. So you have to make the presentation and also your video. The presentation is about, it's 10 minutes per team, and you have to have it complete by 12 of noon, actually at noon. So in order to have this all set, and you can use the time between the noon and the presentations, that is 2 p.m., in order to practice what you will do or how you present your work. Then we have the hours, we have to clean up because we have to leave the work better than we find it. Okay, so this is an experience of collaboration. We have different experience. We have a lot of people that can help you to improve your idea. We have moderators in each need of a statement. We have very high technology tools like Microsoft Teams. So try to use it. And some of you asked me, what is the level of detail the prototype have to have? So the thing is, for example, if you want to develop something like, something like this, you can use this. The thing is, try to be emphatic with the people who try to convince to buy your idea. So it doesn't have to be too elaborated. The only thing is that you use your abilities to buy an idea. So to sell an idea. So you can use something very basic to show your idea. Okay. The thing is that if you, the key of the success is try to follow the steps. The thing is, well, I already told with you yesterday then what is the best need of a statement? What is the best problem you have to work? All the problems are important. And I encourage you to set the problem that like you most, the problem that you feel you will have more fun work with it. Okay? So you have to follow the steps, and you always have the opportunity of ask questions. You always have to ask what you need. Okay. There is something that is the engineering design process that you can follow, and it works. First, ask and identify the needs and constraints of the problem. Try to define what is your problem. Do a research about the problem, because sometimes there are a lot of people that is already working with that problem, and that could help you. Imagine and develop possible solutions. And in this part, plan and select a promising solution, you have to work as a team, okay? And this is the crucial point, because sometimes people in a team try to say, my idea is the best, and maybe it's the best, but they have to prove it. And sometimes there are people that maybe in their heads, in their minds, have a very, very good idea, but they are very shy, and they prefer to don't speak. So I say that maybe try to speak, okay? Try to speak and let the other people to speak, okay? And create and build a prototype, evaluate the prototype, and improve the design. All this is about the construction of the design, and this is about the design of the idea, okay? So try to do this before 9. Okay, this is a little bit about what is a team. It's a small group that have complementary skills and a common purpose, okay? The thing is that all the people of the team use their skills to reach the goal, a common goal, okay? And this is something that is very nice. Form, storm, norm, and perform. Form, you can form a team. Then storm, try to generate an idea. And norm, try to put an idea in a defined way, and then perform the idea. It's an elephant. Before you start the design, take a time to connect each of the participants of your teams. Maybe you already know each other, but an exercise that is very cool to do it, even if you know already, is introduce yourself, name, this is already now. But tell a story about yourself that illustrates how you work and describe your ninja skills. How do you like to work? Okay, that is a very nice way to break ice, but if you already know, try to do it also, okay? Try to speak and speak to the others, and all these have to be with mutual respect, always. At the final presentation, the Sunday, you will have 10 minutes. You will have to show a video of 90 seconds, and it will be uploaded to YouTube. We will set, the judges set the first, second, and third place. The judges are all experts in their field. And the sample George call will be distributed to Saturday in order to you have an idea of what the judges are looking for. Okay? So, let me, the judging process, after the institution UPY chose one team, this team will be, the video of this team will be sent to the TAMU in order to have a winner, a global winner. So this video will be of 10 minutes. And the movie will provide the upload to the team platform have to be in this date. And we will have the top 5 teams at this date. Well, at this date, okay? So if you win the final part, you will have to go to Texas and compete with other teams of different universities. So that is a special motivation of this event. Right now, after you set the teams, you have to work in order to make the 9:15 p.m. status report. There, we need that you have a team name, you set a need of a statement, a problem, and make a status of what you already discussed with your team. What problem are you solving? You have to set 5 requirement solutions and 3 different approaches or designs. And select one design. Make a little physical representation. It can be a design, a draw or something. And make a physical representation even if you are develop a software. And this is very important because this is the key part that you will start this Saturday. You have to set what you will need to construct your prototype. Okay? And if you have some questions, you can ask in that part. Okay? So now it's up to you. Showtime. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. How are you guys? Ready? Yes. Excellent. Well, science is a tool to generate knowledge, and it is based on hypotheses, experimentation, and analysis. One of the most relevant goals of science is to understand and explain why things go the way they do. However, it is also true that this means that we try to bring wellness to society. Science is universal. It is not limited to a geographical location, a race, culture, or religion. Scientific invention has made many things possible, some of which were never thought as impossible in the past, and even more which are expected to happen in the future. We, as UP engineers, can contribute to make this a better world for everyone. Through activities such as Invent for the Planet, we have the opportunity to think about some of the most relevant challenges that humanity faces. It is now when we can propose innovative ways to solve those issues and leave a footprint, a legacy. I am already proud to see all of you participating here, embracing this activity and sending a message to the whole world that in Mexico, in Yucatan, and in UPY, we care and that we can. Go and kick some, you know what. Enjoy the day. See you.
And don't forget the live stream today at 8 p.m. Welcome everybody, this is the second edition here at UPY of Invent for the Planet 2019.
And we're broadcasting from Universidad Politécnica de Yucatán.
I am Tony Hill and this is my co-host
Mitzi Vilches, and we'll be covering this event for the next 3 days.
This event will take place from February 15th. Welcome back!
That was the inauguration for IFTP Invent for the Planet.
If you missed this live streaming, we welcome you to see it at 8 p.m. We have been your co-hosts this evening. Thanks for watching. I'm Tony Hill.
And I'm Mitzi Vilches. And
we'll
we'll see you again for more updates.
And don't forget the live stream today at 8 p.m.